Imagine stumbling upon the ruins of a legendary sunken civilization, straight out of ancient myths. What if this discovery under a vast lake holds clues to the mysterious Atlantis? It's a thrilling revelation that has history buffs and adventurers alike buzzing with excitement. But here's where the intrigue deepens. Archaeologists from the Russian Academy of Sciences have unearthed what they describe as remnants of a submerged urban center beneath Kyrgyzstan's Lake Issyk Kul, the world's 8th deepest lake. This find, linked to Plato's famous tale of Atlantis, was obliterated by a catastrophic earthquake in the 15th century, as reported in an article from Heritage Daily https://www.heritagedaily.com/2025-11 Traces of submerged city discovered beneath Lake Issyk Kul /156372. The exploration focused on the Toru Agaga site, located near the lake's northwest shoreline, where divers meticulously surveyed 4 distinct underwater areas at shallow depths between 3 and 13 feet. In these zones, they uncovered a treasure trove of everyday artifacts that vividly illustrate the bustling life of a once flourishing city, or, as experts call it, a significant commercial hub. Among the discoveries were sturdy fired brick buildings. One even housed a millstone, the tool used for grinding grains into flour for baking or cooking. Collapsed stone walls and wooden supports that once held structures aloft. One particularly fascinating zone revealed what scientists speculate was a communal facility, possibly serving as a mosque, bathhouse, or educational center known as a madrasa. In the remaining 3 areas, the team identified traces of a cemetery, including a 13th century Muslim necropolis, a sprawling graveyard often associated with ancient urban settlements, along with mud brick constructions in both circular and rectangular forms. To help newcomers grasp this, think of a necropolis like a large, organized burial site, where communities honored their dead, much like modern cemeteries, but tied to historical religious practices. Further evidence of cultural significance emerged from the burials, which showed signs of traditional Islamic customs, such as skeletons oriented northward with faces directed toward the Qibla, the sacred direction Muslims turn during daily prayers, pointing toward Mecca. This orientation is a key ritual in Islam, symbolizing unity and devotion, and it adds a personal, spiritual layer to the archaeological story. A spokesperson from the Russian Geographical Society, which backed the expedition, confirmed to the Daily Mail, https://www.dailymail.co.uk/sciencetech article Submerged City, Atlantis Traces Submerged City, Lake Kyrgyzstan, that these findings solidly prove an ancient settlement existed here. Positioned along the legendary Silk Road, that historic trade route from the 2nd century BC to the mid-15th century, where traders exchanged luxurious silk fabrics, aromatic spices, valuable metals, and even innovative ideas between China and the Mediterranean. The Toru Agaga complex likely prospered as a key stopover for merchants. For those new to the Silk Road, picture it as the ancient internet of commerce, fostering cultural exchanges that shaped civilizations. According to Valery Kolchenko, the expedition leader and a researcher at Kyrgyzstan's National Academy of Sciences, the site flourished until a massive quake struck around the 15th century's onset, as he explained to the Daily Mail. Fortunately, it seems inhabitants evacuated before the disaster struck, sparing lives in a stroke of historical luck. Later, nomadic groups settled in the area, and nowadays, quaint villages dot the lake's edges. The unearthed items are now being carefully analyzed, including through accelerator mass spectrometry, AMS, dating, a reliable scientific technique that precisely determines the age of organic materials by measuring carbon isotopes, like checking a timeline on ancient wood or bones. This method helps piece together the site's timeline with accuracy, avoiding guesswork. Now, here's where it gets controversial. While Plato's Atlantis is widely regarded as an imaginative fable crafted by the Greek philosopher to illustrate philosophical ideas, passionate enthusiasts still argue it might have been based on a real sunken empire. Could this Kyrgyz lake discovery be the elusive proof they've been waiting for? Or is it merely an exciting parallel? And this is the part most people miss. How these underwater ruins challenge our understanding of lost civilizations, blending myth with tangible history. What do you think? Is this submerged city a modern echo of Atlantis, or just an incredible coincidence that fuels our fascination with the unknown? Do you side with the skeptics who see it as pure myth, or the believers who dream of hidden truths beneath the waves? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's debate and uncover more layers together.